Okay, now look at this point. Next one. So deemed to be received in India. These are just in examples. Just few examples. Interest credited to RPF, contribution to of employer to provident fund. RPF is recognized provident fund. PF is a provident fund. TDS, tax deduction at source. These are deemed to be received in India. Accrue or arise in India, deemed to accrue or arise in India. Okay, you all have to, I mean, look at these points. Just look at these points. These are few examples of what to say. Accrue or deemed to accrue from India. Look at these examples. I'm giving you 1 minute. Yes, done with reading?
Yes.
Okay. See if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Now these are the questions. These are practical questions that we need to solve. Shall we start? You need to take out your books. Open your books. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll share this document with you through Google Classroom. Don't worry. Okay. Now see. Illustration number 1. Compute the total income in hands of an individual. उसका नाम तो नहीं बताया है. ठीक है. Being a resident and ordinarily resident. Resident but not an ordinarily resident. And non-resident also. मतलब ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा है. He is also non-resident and ordinary, also not, but not an ordinary. He is non-resident also. ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा है. He possesses all the three status. नहीं. You have to assume if he is ordinary. Okay, if not an ordinary, then if he is not an ordinary. If not this case, then maybe he is non-resident. So what is the total tax liability between these three options? Okay, so these are 5 points, 5 different incomes that are shown here. We will see one by one. Before that, I want you to make the columns. This is the way you have to make the columns. See, this is the way. Write down. Write down. सबसे पहली जो ऊपर लाइन है ना उधर लिखो स्कोप ऑफ टोटल इनकम. स्कोप ऑफ टोटल इनकम. टेबल बनाओ. ये पर्टिकुलर्स RNOR RNOR NR. एक मिनट, सॉरी. स्कोप ऑफ टोटल इनकम जो आपने लिखा है ना उसके पहले आपको वो इन्फो लिखना होता है. मैंने आपको बताया था ना रेसिडेंशियल स्टेटस में कि ये इन्फो हर सम में लिखना है. कौन सा इन्फो लिखो? 5 पॉइंट्स थी ना SSC, उसका नाम. अभी तो नहीं है तो डैश कर दो. SSC क्योंकि नहीं दिया हुआ है ना, नाम नहीं पता अभी, सिर्फ बोला एन इंडिविजुअल. लीगल स्टेटस इंडिविजुअल, ये पता है. जो भी है पर वो इंडिविजुअल है, ये पता है. लीगल स्टेटस इंडिविजुअल. प्रीवियस ईयर 1920. असेसमेंट ईयर 2021. ये इन्फो आपको हर सम में लिखना है. एवरी चैप्टर, एवरी सम. ओके. SSC नाम नहीं दिया हुआ है, डैश कर दो. लीगल स्टेटस इंडिविजुअल. Previous year 2019 and 20, assessment year 2021, पैन कार्ड नंबर नील, मतलब छोटा डैश लगा देंगे. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट लाइन पे लिखेंगे स्कोप ऑफ टोटल इनकम. एंड देन ड्रॉ द लाइंस. पर्टिकुलर्स RNOR RNOR NR. Yes, did you understand? I mean, have you drawn the line? Have you drawn the lines?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we start? Now look at this question. First point is interest on UK development bonds. UK means it is foreign income. Interest on
Yes, ma'am.
bonds. What are the bonds? UK development bonds. UK means United Kingdom. ठीक है? It is outside India. Bonds outside India. Bonds का interest also outside India. 50% received in India, 10,000. The total amount of interest is 10,000. Out of that 10,000, 50% is received in India. Now, whatever income received in India, whichever type of income it should be, it will be. It should be taxable in all cases. I hope you understand. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
50% of 10,000 is 5,000. That means 5,000 is received in India. If 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 will be taxable in all cases. But rest of the 50%, मैम उसके लिए तो कुछ बोला ही नहीं है. बोलेगा क्यों? कहाँ के बॉन्ड्स हैं? बॉन्ड्स कहाँ के? यूके. तो मिलेगा तो यूके में ही ना. कुछ नहीं बोला है तो मिलेगा कहाँ?
UK
हाँ,
means बाहर.
another 50% के लिए he's not telling you anything for another 50%, rest of the 50%. So you have to assume that what to assume? It is actually that point. No, what to assume? It is understood that bonds are of UK. So another 50% which is not disclosed here, of course, definitely it will have, I mean, it would have been received in UK. Are you getting my point? It could have been received in UK only, no? Because वो originally UK के हैं. ठीक है? So how to write first point? Write down, I'll tell you. Write down first, number 1, interest on UK development bonds. Underline that. Interest on UK development bonds, or if you want I can do it for you. Yes, we can do it. See, these are the 4 columns that we have already made. Okay, this is particulars. R, ROR, RNOR, and the next column is NR. Now the first case is, look at the way I'm writing. I'm writing short forms, but you have to write full form. Okay, interest from UK development bonds. ओके, नाउ कोलन देकर आपको इसको अंडरलाइन करना है. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट विल बी A and B. So first point, under the first point there are 2 different partitions. 50% received in India. Okay, another 50% received outside India. First 50% received in India. So whatever is received in India will be taxable in all cases. I hope you agree. And
Yes, ma'am.
yes, another 50% which is nothing disclosed about that, for which nothing has been disclosed about, we have to, of course we have to assume, because it is definitely that point. because development bonds are of UK. Therefore, 50% will be received in UK only. Therefore, this will be 5,000. Okay. Now, see very clearly, it is received in India. This is the first case, received in India. So this 5,000 will be shown here, taxable here, and it will be taxable in third case also. Because any amount which is received in India will be taxable in all cases. Will be taxable in all cases. Resident in ordinary, but not in ordinary, not in ordinary. I mean, sorry, non-resident. But another 50% which is received outside India. See, received outside India. Bonds are of outside India. Nothing has to go, nothing, I mean, it has got nothing to do with India. It has got nothing to do with India. Another rest of 50%, B wala point. Look at B wala point. This is sixth case. So sixth case says if it has got nothing to do with India, then it is taxable and only in first case. Did you understand the way it has to be written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the way you have to write. I hope you understand. Okay. Wait. It is scope of total income, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Scope of total income. Okay. Now look at the second point. Second point is income from business in China. Income from business in Chennai. 50% received in India, and the total income is 20,000. Now I will write here, and you will tell me. Okay. Income. Kalika, income from business in Chennai. Income from business in Chennai. Okay. Now tell me. 50% received in India. So what should I be doing? Can anybody tell me? 50% received in India, 50% received, of course, where the income is up to.
Ma'am,
Yes.
for all, taxable for all.
Why?
मैम 50% इंडिया में ही है ना सब.
हाँ, वेरी गुड. अच्छा, कितना टैक्सेबल होगा सब केस में?
50% नो मैम.
अरे ये गड़बड़ कर दी ना.
या
यहाँ गड़बड़ कर.
100% ही होगा पूरा.
मैं बताती हूँ, रुको. चलो देखो. और कोई गैस कर सकता है? 10,000 रॉन्ग. अभिषेक रॉन्ग. शबनम रॉन्ग.
मैम पूरा 20,000 आएगा क्योंकि 50% और का डिस्क्लोज ही नहीं किया, तो ऑफ कोर्स इंडिया में ही हुआ होगा.
नहीं, डिस्क्लोज किया है. 50% रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया. Maybe anywhere in India, maybe not in Chennai, maybe anywhere in India, Mumbai, Gujarat, Maharashtra, wherever, Nasik, etc. Okay. But another 50% which is not disclosed must have been received in Chennai only. Because business is in Chennai. Where is the business?
Chennai.
When bonds were of UK, we have assumed that in UK only the income is received, another 50%. And now the same case, the business is in Chennai. So another 50%, it is not assumed, it is already told, hidden adjustment. It is hidden point. You have to locate it. You have to search it. You have to understand it logically. Another 50% which has not been disclosed, obviously it must have received in that particular place where the business resides, where the business is located. Where the business is located? Chennai. Therefore,
India. Chennai, India.
Chennai.
Chennai.
Yes, so income will be received in Chennai. And of course, Chennai is already in India. Okay. So 50% Chennai में मिला, जो कि इंडिया में है. अच्छा, another 50% received in India, maybe और किसी part of India में, कश्मीर में, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, maybe दिल्ली, maybe गुजरात, maybe महाराष्ट्र. पर है तो दिल्ली इंडिया में, पर है तो मुंबई इंडिया में. नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. चेन्नई भी इंडिया में है.
समझा मैम.
चेन्नई भी इंडिया में है. अच्छा, दूसरा कोई पार्ट विच इज रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया, और कोई पार्ट इंडिया का, वो भी तो इंडिया में ही है ना. जो शुभम ने पहली पॉइंट बोली ना, सब कुछ इंडिया में ही तो है. पहला 50%, द फर्स्ट 50% रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया, मे बी महाराष्ट्र, मे बी गुजरात, इज इन इंडिया. Second 50% which is not disclosed, but we have to understand, received in Chennai. So Chennai is also in India. जानबूझ के कंफ्यूज करने के लिए आपको फर्स्ट पॉइंट के जैसे सेकंड पॉइंट बनाकर दे दी कि बच्चे क्या करेंगे, 10,000 10,000 10,000 रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया ऑल केसेस, एंड चेन्नई का डालेंगे 10,000 फर्स्ट केस. अरे फर्स्ट केस क्यों, चेन्नई भी तो इंडिया में है. सो बिजनेस फ्रॉम इंडिया. ये कौन सा केस है, ये वाला है ना, वो केस है, क्या कहते हैं, इनकम फ्रॉम बिजनेस इन चेन्नई रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया. इनकम फ्रॉम बिजनेस इन चेन्नई रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया, ये कौन सा केस है, अक्रूड फ्रॉम चेन्नई. याद आया, सेकंड वाला, सेकंड अक्रूड फ्रॉम इंडिया. अक्रू तो चेन्नई से हुआ ना, रिसीव कहीं पे भी हो, ये वो केस है. अच्छा, इनकम फ्रॉम बिजनेस इन चेन्नई रिसीव्ड इन चेन्नई, ये तो अक्रूड फ्रॉम इंडिया, रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया. दोनों केसेस लग रहे हैं इसमें, फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड. पर है तो फर्स्ट से फोर्थ तक ही ना. फर्स्ट से फोर्थ तक जितने भी केसेस है, टैक्सेबल टू ऑल कैटेगरीज. सो हाउ वी विल राइट, देयर इज नो पार्टीशन, देयर इज नो सच पार्टीशन. 20,000 ऑल टुगेदर, because he is deliberately giving you that point wherein you will get confused, and we don't have to become confused. हाँ, आपको नहीं समझा है ये पॉइंट, तो आई एम रेडी टू एक्सप्लेन इट वंस अगेन, सो प्लीज लेट मी नो. इफ यू वांट मी टू एक्सप्लेन इट वंस अगेन, आई विल. आप मुझे बताइए पहले, तो मुझे पता चलेगा ना आपको क्या समझा है, क्या नहीं समझा है. एटलीस्ट चैट बॉक्स में तो लिखो, अनम्यूट करके नहीं बोलते हो तो. Ashwati, okay, I will tell you.
मैम समझा.
Okay, Ashwati, I will tell you. Wait. Listen. See, first, the question is, the point is, income from business in Chennai. Okay. That means, wherever you receive your income is not a question, does not matter. Wherever you receive it, does not matter. The first line before the bracket tells you that income is accrued from India. The second case. What was the second case? Look at this table. Look at this table, Ashwati. In this, second point was income accrued from India. Now, wherever you receive does not matter, because income is accrued from India. Therefore, it is taxable in all cases. Have you got this much? Have you got this much point? This much is understood, Ashwati? Yes? Tell me, beta. Yes, okay. So this much is clear. Now, the first sentence, this much, the way I'm highlighting, I mean the portion I'm highlighting, look at that portion, income from business in Chennai. That means it is second case. Automatically, I should be getting that hint that it was related to second point from that table, that which says it is income which is accrued from India. Now, this is income accrued from India because Chennai is in India. From a business in India means accrued from India. Now, whatever is written in the bracket, it is given to confuse you. To confuse you. Why? Why? Because 50% is received in India. Maybe this 50% is received in any other part of India except Chennai. Maybe Maharashtra, Gujarat, maybe your the person who is receiving income Maybe he lives in Maharashtra, maybe he lives in Gujarat, maybe he lives in what you call as any other country, जैसे यूपी, उत्तर प्रदेश. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Maharashtra, Gujarat, all are these states which comes in India. So 50% which is received in India is already taxable in all cases. Yes, 50% which is received in India is taxable in all cases. Kyun? Why? Because it is received in India. The first case, received in India. Okay. But out of the bracket, if you come out of the bracket, the sentence is income from business in Chennai. So it is accrued from Chennai, no, Ashwati? It is accrued from Chennai. So another 50% which is not disclosed, you have to assume that it must have been received in Chennai only. So Chennai also comes in India. Other parts of India comes in India. The next portion 50% which is not disclosed must have been received in Chennai, which is also a part of India. Therefore, this bracket is given to just confuse you. It is just to confuse. If it is written, okay, I'll change the sentence. Inside the bracket, I will change the sentence. 50% received in 50% received outside India. Then also it is given to confuse you. Why? Because the first line before the bracket is income from business in Chennai, which means it is accrued from India. Accrued from India, received anywhere. Received anywhere does not matter. What matters? It is accrued from India. Accrued from India, taxable in all cases. So whole of the 20,000 will be taxable in all cases, no? 100% of 20,000 will be taxable in all cases. Now, Ashwati, I hope it is clear, beta. Is it clear? Don't tell me as if
Yes,
you
ma'am.
sure, na?
Ah,
Okay, let me know. See, I will repeat it 2 more times for you. But please let me know if you have not understood. Okay, very good. Shall let's go forward. I mean, to the next point. This is done, huh? 20,000. This is the way to write. How you will need to write is income from business in Chennai 2020. If you want to write it in the bracket, you can write. What? I will tell you. You see. I hope you are looking at the screen because I'm writing there. You have to read out whatever I'm writing. You will be understanding them. It is the case of income accrued from India. So, taxable in all cases. No matter where it is received. No matter where it is received. It is accrued from India. That's it. No need to read out the bracket. It is just to confuse you. That's it. So you can write this bracket. I think you should write this bracket in exam also, because you are not giving the partition of 20,000 as 10,000. No, you are not giving me the partition. So why are you not giving me the partition? The reason is in the bracket, because the income is accrued from India. So taxable in all cases. The bracket में whatever is written in the bracket is to confuse you. Therefore, you are not even looking to the bracket. You are not even looking to the bracket. Okay. Now, what is the third point? Profit on sale of shares of Indian company received anywhere. Again, same point. Everybody, please listen. Profit on sale. Profit. First of all, there were shares that you were owning. Your shares. It were your shares. You had purchased those shares. First of all, first point. Shares कहाँ के थे? Shares belong to an Indian
Indian
company.
company.
Yes. Indian company's shares were there in your hand. Now you want to sell it off. After selling it off in the market, you earned profits. You earned profits. So profit on sale of shares of Indian company received in London. You are living in London. You are a shareholder of Indian company. Yes, it can be the case. You live in London. Can you buy the shares of Indian company living in London? Yes. Why not?
Yes.
Why not? You can buy any share of any company. You may be living anywhere in the world. That doesn't matter. You can buy, invest anywhere. No, that is your money, your wish, where you want to invest. So a person living in London has invested the amount in shares of Indian company, and now he has sold off the shares, earned the profit, received the profit in London. But you tell me, which case is this? No, Abhishek, your
Fifth case.
answer is wrong. Abhishek, your
Fifth
answer
case,
is
ma'am.
wrong. Fifth case, wrong. Wrong. It is not fifth case. Can anybody tell me which case is this? That means your concept is not cleared. I'm sorry. Abhishek and Shubham both has given me wrong answers. Both have given me wrong. Can anybody tell me first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth? Which case is this? Write me in the chat box. No problem. Fourth, deemed to be accrue from India. Okay, Abhishek, why not second case accrued from India? Why to think deemed to be accrue from India? Why? It is actually accruing from India. शबनम, बेटा मैं ये नहीं पूछ रही हूँ कि ये किसको टैक्सेबल होगा. शबनम, मैंने ये पूछा कि ये कौन सा केस है. फर्स्ट से लेकर 7 केसेस मैंने आपको बताए थे ना. ये कौन सा केस है? फर्स्ट केस में क्या था? रिसीव्ड इन इंडिया. सेकेंड केस अक्रूड फ्रॉम इंडिया. एंड इट इज द केस नंबर सेकेंड. इट इज रिलेटेड टू केस नंबर सेकेंड. Second case says accrued from India. The company is in India. The company is in India. This is what I explained to Ashwati right now. When Ashwati asked me this doubt, I explained her, no, that income accrues from Chennai, received anywhere. Same point. Income received accrued from India. The company to India ki hai na. The company is in India. The profit has to born from India. The profit has to accrue, born, arise from India. अच्छा, मिल कहाँ पे रही है? Where it is received, it is another matter, and it does not matter to me. Don't bother about where it is to be received. Don't bother. The first sentence tells you. See, this is my first sentence. Profit on sale of shares of Indian company. That's it. Received anywhere, any part of the world. That doesn't matter to me. The same case. So profit comes from, accrued from, arose from India. So if it is arose from India, why to think about where it is received? Why to think about that point? Why to even read about that point? So if it is profit from Indian company, okay, profit from Indian company. From Indian company means it is coming, it is born from India. When it is born from India, it is second case. When it is second case, no need to see where it is received. Just taxable in all cases, all categories. Okay, taxable in all categories. So how to write it? I hope I mean writing down with me. Don't waste your time. Go on writing with me. Okay. So the amount was, what was the amount? Amount was 20,000. Okay. Is it clear, everybody? Should I explain it once again, or it is clear? Is it clear, everybody? Please reply at least in the chat box.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now dividend from, look at the next point. Are you writing something? Should I be waiting? Should I be waiting?
No, ma'am, no.
No?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So fourth one. Dividend from British company received in London. Look at this point, huh? Look at this point. Dividend from British company. That means it is not accrued from Indian company. It is not born from India. Acha, received in London. That means not received in India. Something which is not accrued from India, neither received in India. Which type of case it is?
Sixth.
Very good. Very good. One shot, one sixer. Very good. Good, good. Abhishek, Shabnam, and Shubham. Those who are answering, very good. Keep it up. So dividend from British company. So read out this point, this much. The portion I'm highlighting. Read out this much. Dividend from British company. Think in your mind. From Indian, not from British company. That means income is not accrued from India because it is British company. Income does not accrue from India. Okay. Okay. Received in London. That means it is neither received in India nor accrued from India. Nothing. It has got nothing to do with India. Neither accrued nor received. It has got nothing to do with India. And that was only single case. Sixth case. Sixth case. So tell me 5,000. To whom it will be taxable? How many categories it will be taxable to? 1, 2, 3.
Only first.
Only first. Very good. Very good. So I will copy paste this sentence. Same sentence has to be written same. Okay, I will copy paste. Print format. I'm teaching you basic computers also. Okay. We have amount 5,000. Wait, I will adjust the screen so that you can see it carefully. What was the amount? 5,000. So this 5,000 will be taxable in only one case. In another case, it will be nil. Matlab not taxable. That means not taxable. Only in first category, it will be taxable. But that's what I told you. Na? This is global income. The sixth one is global income. And the sixth case is the global income. Here the point number is 4. But the case is similar to sixth case, no? So the sixth case is global income. And that global income which has got nothing to do with India, it has to be taxable in only one case, resident and ordinary. In other two cases, it is not taxable at all. Last point. Profit on sale of plant at Germany. Now, look at this point very, very carefully. Profit on sale of plant at Germany. That means income is not accrued from India. That is not the case. That is 100% sure. Income is not accrued from India. Why? Why? Because
Ma'am, Germany.
yes. Because the plant which you are selling off is in Germany. The Germany is the place from where the income is born, from where the income is accrued, from where the income is aroused. So the Germany is the place from where the income is born. No. Therefore, India is not the place from where the income has been accrued. Okay. India is not the place. Accrued is not from India. Okay. That case is solved. Okay. Now read out the second sentence, second part of the sentence. 50% of the profits are